Hey Bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. I'm so grateful that you're joining in for some planner fun with me today. So in this video, I will be sharing two spreads that I created recently. One for vacay and the other was requested by Bestie. Thanks girl. And I used the book Girl with Goals. So if you want to see these spreads come together, then you already know. Stay tuned. Okay, Bestie, so this week we're going to Cali. Yes, and I could not do this spread without using my RongRong dolls. So I pulled out my RongRong sticker books. These are throwback at this point, and I also used some Mumby sticks in this spread. But y'all, I just wanted a fun summer spread, so I pulled me some girls. I also have this Going Places sticker book. It is the mini. I haven't used a lot in this sticker book, so I was kind of grateful that I still had some stickers, because I've used quite a bit of the RongRong collection, y'all. When I say I love this whole collection, I really do. Okay, so starting out, this is all I got pulled so far, and I just wanted it to be colorful, and I was really digging sounds so old. Okay, I was feeling the the color palette of this summer RongRong section, so I'm gonna use her. She's a big Mumby stick, but I'm gonna put her over here to the side because I'm gonna be on vacay, so there's not a whole bunch of planning. So how I plan to use this spread, because I bet you're probably wondering, you're not gonna be actually doing stuff, but I'm gonna be doing stuff on vacation. So I plan to how I always use my spread on vacation is, write out what I actually do, the itinerary and stuff. Most of the time, if I don't create a separate sheet, and this week I'm not, I'm just gonna use my planner. I'm gonna take it with me, but if I don't use it, I can back plan in it. So that's what I just said. I still wanted to create a cute little spread for it. Okay, so I pulled out some boxes, and I like these, y'all, because they're shaded in with the color. So, and I just wanted to use a bunch of girls on this spread, because they look like they're just having summertime fun. They're living their best life and everything. So I also pulled some of these that have the little decor at the top. What do you call that? Scalpel? Yeah, I put scalloped. Excuse me. I said scalpel. Scalloped. It's scalloped at the top, these boxes. I really like them too. I remember when they used to make more of those, but maybe that was for that trend in the season. But y'all, I'm just gonna layer these. I have no rhyme or reason for this spread, you guys. I just said, you know what, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna pull out my RongRong girls, and I'm just gonna have some fun with it. And I don't really have true plans, especially for the latter part of the week, because we'll be flying out really, really early Thursday morning, technically Wednesday night. So, I only have really Monday and Tuesday and the first part of Wednesday to really get stuff done. So I'm not using this spread for function. Let's just say that. Even though I'm putting a ton of boxes down, I am using it for function. But you know how we do. We stick to what we know. Okay, so I'm just layering in some boxes on top of one another, and I'm just really feeling the colors. I also pulled these checklist boxes, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna use that. So I would rather make my own checklist, and then that way, if I don't use it, I could just white it out. That's another reason why I love that checklist stencil, because you can alter it instead of a checklist sticker, where I sometimes feel I have to put something there. And if I don't have anything, I don't want to have to put anything. Okay, so y'all, I went in, I found these big leaves. They're humongous. But I thought that I could still use them because they would complement the bigger leaves that are behind the girl on the right. And she's kind of big too. So I wanted something to kind of match her, just to give me a little bit more balance on the spread. So I thought these would be cute down here on Thursday. My only complaint was that I had used that green box, but I didn't want to put the green box next to her because it still would give me the same effect. So I just decided to live with it, and I didn't have another color in the sticker book because I know I haven't showed you guys, but this sticker book it's getting kind of empty on boxes and things for me to use. So I had to kind of be a little bit more creative this go round. But thankfully I was able to find some things to make it work. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim that down, and it doesn't look too bad. Okay, the green on top of green, it doesn't look too bad. Plus, I'm gonna add some more color in there some kind of way. Okay, so I was thinking the little top part needs something too, because her green is kind of like in the center of the spread. It's more towards the center. So I thought the top would give me some more balance. And so I was trying to find a way to make this work. I'm going to take my little X-Acto knife here and try to trim out this leaf. And it just wasn't working because I pulled my dull one, and I just really didn't want to use the sharper one, especially on the wax paper. So I'm just going to take my scissors and trim it down some. And y'all, I love these leaves. I've hoarded pretty much every version of them that I have, and I really need to use them. So here's the first shot at that in a while. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to lay this out, and it was getting a little funky because I didn't want to cover up the girl, because like I said, I want plenty of them on the spread, and I was feeling like I couldn't like make it work. But I was like, maybe if I situate it, make it like lay it a certain type of way. And I need to trim this down. Some of that clear sticker could come off. I was thinking maybe on top. I didn't really like how that looks though, so I'm like just looking at it. I'm like, let me lift that up. Maybe if I put it down beneath, would that look good? I didn't like how that looked either. So here's where I'm just like, I don't like that. I'm gonna lift it all up, because there's no shame in my game. Y'all know that. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm not a stranger to lifting up a sticker, and I don't care if it rips. If it doesn't rip too bad, I will still use it. I will still use it. I don't waste stickers if I don't have to. So boom, I'm gonna put her, and y'all, that sticker is looking very it's looking very bad, but we're gonna smooth it out, and you can't even tell. You cannot even tell. Okay, so I like that a little bit better, but let me like lay it on top. Boom, I like it. I'm gonna use a little white out, a little bit more, just a little, make it a little bit more seamless, just in that little area. The other part on top of the pink doesn't bother me too bad. Okay, so I feel like I got it going. I got a good little rhythm here, got some balance and everything, just sitting back looking at it. So I thought some quotes would look really cute, and these are all some little fun summary quotes. This one says, eat, drink, and just relax, which is perfect for vacation. So I just put that on Wednesday, and then this one I put on Friday. It says summer vacation. And then I pulled another one that I have one, but I was trying to find a spot to put it, and I feel like Sunday needs to go somewhere, but I don't know. I feel like these stickers need to move a little bit, because I didn't want to take up too much room in case I needed to write some other things that we have down for the week. And y'all, the funny thing about this trip is we were actually planning on going out of the country for this trip, and we decided to not do that and go to LA. So we haven't planned everything 100%, like our complete itinerary, which is fine, because you want to have rest days, and you don't want to like fill your complete trip up with everything, but it is what it is. So we were like, we're gonna take a whole beach day. We're gonna do the California coastline. So that's why I was like, maybe we'll do that on Sunday. So I put meet me at the beach meet me at the beach for that one, since it might go, or we may do that Friday. I don't know yet, y'all. However it flows. I mean, we're going to LA, so the beach is like right there, so it's all the beach, so it goes, it matches. Okay, so now that I got that, I thought, let me just go in. I'm gonna give myself a checklist on Monday, because I do need to get things done on Monday. I'm really trying to be proactive. I don't know how well I will do when it comes to getting a lot of things done. Hopefully you guys will bear with me as far as my content and stuff, is what I'm like thinking. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna at least try. I'm gonna still do some work, and not take the full week off, because the next week is another whole situation. Okay, so I put a checklist on Monday, and I put one on Wednesday, and then I was like, Friday and Sunday don't really need it, y'all. At least I don't have plans of like things I just need to do, outside of like maybe I don't have anything, y'all. But I was like, for the balance of this spread, I'm gonna put something down. I'm gonna put just 3 little checklists on Friday and 3 on Sunday. Maybe I do need to do a couple of things just to prepare for the next week, because like I said, y'all, I got a lot going on for the following week. So I might just have to do something, but we'll see. So I gave myself that option, and like I said, I can always white it out if I don't need it. So here's where I was like, I want some more girls. So that's where I went into the Going Places sticker book. They had some larger girls in there. They're not as quite as big as the Mumby stick, but they're pretty big. So I felt like it was a good balance to add her in, and she's cute and everything. So she went very well on Thursday. So now I'm looking for another quote, because I feel like that's the other balance that I need for this spread that I didn't have. And I was going through this book to see what else I could find that could potentially bring like the look that I was going for. And y'all, as y'all can see, I'm flipping through like, where are all the boxes? I still have some double boxes left, but not many normal size, like regular boxes. And then I had this page. So I was like, weekend trip, no. Outdoor movie, no. Craft a summer reef. I was just trying to find something in that same script, And I thought, well, I have pool day and beach day. And I wasn't 100% sure, like I said, which day we would go to the beach. But we do plan to go. So I was like, oh, I could just like pull that maybe. And then also, y'all, the hotel that we'll be staying at has like a pool. So, well, all hotels have a pool, most of them, I think. I don't think there's a hotel that doesn't have a pool, but this one has like a rooftop pool. So I'm pretty sure we'll do like some pool time as well. So I was like, oh, that's safe. I can put that down on a day. So maybe I'll just move the beach day to Friday. And the reason why I felt really comfortable for that is because we will be doing like a tour of well, we have a couple of things planned already. So one of them is actually like a tour of the like going to Santa Monica. So that's the beach. So I was like, that's actually on Friday. So I was like, yeah, let me just put that on Friday. It's safer. And then I could just put the pool day on Sunday, even if we don't necessarily do the pool. I can switch it out if I need to do beach again, in case we go to like Malibu or something. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm loving this whole like feel. I did wish I could use more of this blue though, because that blue is popping. Okay, so I was trying to find me some like little things that I could add in, to like make it pop, just add in a little bit more of that blue. But I did find this green noted and then that today blue. So I thought that, well, that will work, those will work for me. So I'm just gonna like layer those in on the spread. And boom, the colors, you guys. The colors always get me. I don't know if I'm a bright girl or a pastel girl or a neutral girl. It depends on my mood, but I'm loving these colors for this particular week. Okay, so now that I got that, I'm just trying to see what else I could possibly add to it. If there's anything that, might speak. And I felt like, oh, I'm missing the fact that I'm going to Los Angeles. So let me put that on the spread some kind of way. So I just pulled some letters. They're kind of small because I didn't give myself room to do this, because I wasn't thinking of it until this point in the spread. So I just said, well, you know what? I'll just do a little bit of doodling. So I'm going to put these down. I got this out of the Unique Fonts sticker book. And I'm going to spell out Los Angeles, California. Well, the abbreviation for California. And I'm going to put that on the spread just to notate that that's where I will be visiting. And I tried to like freehand this, y'all. I didn't want to like make it like straight across. I wanted it to look like, I don't know, just a little bit, interesting. So I didn't want to make it too straight. And then I looked at it again and I was just kind of thinking like, well, it still kind of looks a little plain to me. It didn't do what I thought it was gonna do, So I was like, it needs something else. And I was like, well, maybe it's uneven. So I was counting, trying to see if I needed to fix this. So I'm going to move the N over a little bit, and maybe the A too. Maybe move the A over, just try to like make it seem more clustered together. But I didn't like that either. So I'm like, yeah, let me just move all of these letters over to the left more so I can move the G over to the left side of the spread instead of the right. and I can just move all those letters closer. And so I felt like that made more sense. Now I was trying my best not to have to cut this spread, like punch it. So I was being very careful of that. That's why it may seem like I'm like, you know, taking my time with it. So I wanted it to flow. So I was trying to lay them in a specific way so I didn't interfere with the punch hole. And then I put my little E down, we'll move this S over. And I had already put the little, comma, but I'm going to cover that up with the C. These are paper letters, so that was easy to fix there. And boom. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I feel satisfied with that, but now I just want to add in something interesting. So I'm gonna do a little flight track. Kind of we're flying, obviously. I wouldn't dare drive to California. No, we're flying. And so I thought that would be kind of cute. I wish I had a little airplane, but I didn't. So I'm going to draw myself a little location situation and use a location sticker. So I went in to find something, and I was able to find one out of the Planner Basics sticker book, and it was yellow. So I felt like it would go. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm just going to color this in with my Pilot G2 pen. Just add something a little bit interesting, you guys. Like I said, I should have thought about this before I started the spread to actually put this somewhere on the page, but I didn't. So there it is. And I'm going to slice that little tail off just so it, it doesn't interfere. And it's a little extra part on this end that was interfering with the punch hole, but it was white, so you couldn't really tell. And boom, that's my spread, you guys, for vacay. I don't know is at this present moment how I plan to use it at this point in the spread, but it's fun, so I'm excited to dive in. Okay, so for the next spread, you guys, first up, I did use Girl with Goals because a bestie requested that I use this sticker book, and I also thought that I would pair it with some flowers. And I'm doing this challenge on Instagram with some other planner besties, some of my planner friends. We do a challenge every month where we have a theme. So if you guys are not following me on Instagram, definitely do so because we do some fun stuff over there too. And this month we're doing a challenge called Be Beautiful, and I thought this book actually went a lot in line with just who I am as a person. I'm just a person that likes to set goals, and it's also a purple color palette, you guys, which purple is my favorite color. I love all shades of purple, so I was just happy about that also. And I did pull some RongRong girls, as you saw, because I thought maybe I could throw them in the mix too. I don't know. I was in a RongRong girl mood, clearly, this week. And I did these spreads, you guys, back to back because I was about to be out of town for 10 days. So I had to get my planning done, okay? Had to get my planning done in advance. So here I just put down that long goal sticker, and it's a prompt. It's a prompt that asks me what are my goals for this week and why are they important to me, and what can I do to reach them. And so I thought that sticker would really just be great for this week because we have a work convention this week as well, and I know we'll be talking about, me and my husband we'll be talking a lot about our goals and things like that. So I wanted to kind of make sure I had a spot to notate what my goal is to get from that conference. One of my biggest tips, especially being an entrepreneur, is to never attend a meeting without a reason. And I say never attend a reason. Sometimes you just end up in spaces, but if you're planning on going somewhere, plan to get something out of it. Go seeking for something. And so that's what I really wanted to use that space for, what I was actually seeking from this conference. And like I said, you guys, this is another full week for me. So in this spread, technically the first part of the week, I will be transitioning from my LA trip to going to Atlanta. So that's gonna be a whole thing, to go there. Hopefully we'll get to see some family while we're there too, because we have tons of family on both of our sides. It just depends on how the week pans out, y'all. So I'm praying that I'm not too crazy in the head and tired or jet lagged, but I have a plan. I just hope it works for us. Okay, so I decided I'm going to switch these boxes up. I did decide to use the double box and split them just because this sticker book does not come with like a lot of boxes to use for the like functionality. They only have like these longer boxes or double boxes or like the little writing. And I'll show you guys those in a second because I did use some. But I decided to just split it because I feel like that would help me get the most out of the stickers. So, in true Kenya Doll fashion, Kenya Doll Plans fashion, I started over. I started over from the idea I originally had, and I wanted these quotes on the page because, once again, the challenge is be beautiful, and I just feel like these quotes spoke to me. I really, really love that, and so I wanted to do some layering with those, and then I can use these boxes on the opposite sides of the spread. And I'm going to use another quote over here on the right. Now, the only thing was I did want to use these RongRong girls, but this one is very large, you guys. So I didn't feel like I could like make her make sense, especially with how I started the spread. So I thought about like chopping her down a little bit, but I was like, I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is just use my florals and let that be the star of the show. And so for this one, I'm going to actually, I didn't think about this before I put this sticker down. So I'm going to just trace it and try to make it look like it's behind the sticker. And I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. The one that's underneath the sticker is the dull one. And this one that I'm using is the sharper one, y'all. And I tend to stray away from using this one because like when I say it's sharp, it's very sharp. And I'm heavy-handed at times with it, so I'm liable to slice through the paper. And yeah, so that's a thing, but it is what it is. I can if I need to, I can cover it up whenever I get ready to use the back side for my currently page. So yep, and y'all look, I sliced right through that baby, sliced right through her, but it's okay. It's okay. I like that sticker there. I think it's cute. So we're going to go with it. Okay, so, and I can use the scrap somewhere else possibly. So that's why I was thinking like, where else can I put some florals? Because I'm liking how this is looking. I'm loving the purple. I'm loving like the whole like aesthetic and vibe is giving beautiful to me, you know? So I'm like, yes, be beautiful. Like, I love it. I love it. So I feel like I was like, really in the mood of this challenge that I had going on. And to the Bestie that recommended that I use this Girl with Goals sticker book, thank you so much for making that suggestion. I appreciate you. And yeah, you're awesome. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in and do just a little bit more layering. I did put a box on Wednesday. I want to use this quote on Sunday, so I'm just going to place it down. And however I can layer it in, that's how it's going to work. So I just thought a black box would look good with it. It's very similar to the one on Monday, but it doesn't bother me. And like I said, as far as things that I have to do, like the first part of the week is transitioning, but like we literally will have to be in Atlanta on Wednesday. So, and we come back from LA on Monday. So that gives me one day, y'all, to just like do, I guess, regular life. So I have to pretty much do a lot of things beforehand, but it's all good in the neighborhood. And I'm trying to see how I can use this other little scrap, y'all. So I'm like cutting it down just a little bit, trying to see how I can work it. But I was like, that's too much work. I'm going to just go with this one piece that I already have. And I do have some others in the sticker book, but they were larger too. And I was trying to find some smaller ones, which is why I was using that. But I'm just going to use that to layer there. And y'all, I'm liking how it's looking. So then I found this other like scrap that I had. So I thought, let me just like cut this part down and I can just lay it in here on this side of this box and maybe do another like layered piece with a black box there. I feel like that's pretty. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now that I got that, I'm just going in trying to see what's next. And I found these little half circles in the Girl with Gold sticker book, and I thought, well, maybe let me just try this because I did cut this sticker down and I wanted to cover up the little wonky look of it because I did not cut it straight. And I was like, no, that is ugly. That's literally what I said out loud, y'all. Like, I do not like that. Pick that up because you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad all week at yourself. Like, why did you do that? So then I thought, well, maybe it doesn't look too bad if I off center it. I just didn't like it on top, y'all. So I don't know, but I wanted to use them because I was like, what's a different kind of way I could like layer these in. And I still wanted to stick with the color palette. You know, I had already used a lot of black boxes, so I wanted something different, like a different shape. So this is just what I landed with, and that's where we're gonna live with. But just directly on top, I was like, nope, that's not cute. Okay, so here's where I go in and add the little teacups. I know that they may be coffee cups to you, but they're teacups to me because, you know, this is a spread that kind of should exemplify a little bit of me. And I feel like the little teacups, they do that, you know, because I love tea, y'all. I love drinking just a cup of warm tea, like hot tea or even cold iced tea. Like, I love it. Okay, so I put those as like some little icons, bullet points that I could use. And then I'm going to take my white out and white out these bullet points like I did on the other box. I'm just going to put in another quote. It says, focus on where you want to be. And then I had this one, y'all, and it says, go get your goals, girl. Okay. And I thought it was really cute. So I was trying to figure out where I could place it and how I could kind of set it up. So I just landed on Thursday for the time being. And I don't know really how I feel about it, but I'm just gonna live with it there. It's been on wax paper, so it's fine that it kind of sits there for a second. I did have these little like purple, like, I don't want to call them dots, y'all. They may be dots, but I wanted to do something fun with these. They're like a little decorative element, and I thought they were really cute. So I'm just trying to see little areas where I can sprinkle some. I had some larger ones and some smaller ones where I could just add in some more of this like little purple color. And I thought, you know, it was cute. So trying to find spaces for it. And I feel like right here it kind of compromised my writing space. But Tuesday, I really needed to keep as much space as I could. But I was like, whatever. If I can't, it is what it is. So here is where I decide, well, what I'll do is I'll put me a checklist on Monday and just use Monday as a functional day too, even though I won't be like being functional on Monday. And I'll just write out like a couple of things that I do on Monday, like in a box or something, or to the side. And then, you guys, I lost the footage of me filling in the rest of the bullet points on Thursday. And I ended up splitting that quote, like cutting it down and putting it underneath that box on Thursday. Then I'm going to add some bullet points on Saturday because we'll be leaving out on Sunday. So I wanted to make sure I had a little room to write in that I need to pack and whatever else that I probably need to do for the weekend. And then I thought that these little washi strips in this purple color would be really pretty at the top. Just add in some more of that color and just balance the spread completely. You know, I really like how it looks, so I decided to live with that. And I'm gonna cut this one down, and I feel like it looks so good, you guys. I love the purple. I love the florals. It's very simple, and I like that about it. So, and I feel like I don't have to add too many stickers to it, so, which is great. It's great for this week that I got a lot going on. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for this plan with me. I hope you have enjoyed it. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And let me know below which of these spreads is your favorite. I would love to hear from you. So yeah, until next time, I love you guys. Bye.